Hi, I'm Cherry Shine. I'm the Managing Director of Wolverhampton Bid Company. We've had a really strong relationship with the university since the bid came into existence in 2015. We know they're a significant partner in the city centre and its success. They've supported us on our Bid Excellence Awards, which is a celebration of our city centre businesses across all sectors. They supported us through their WLV Business Link function, which is going to offer significant business support to our businesses in the future too. We've recently spruced up the city and done a city centre litter pick and cleanse in partnership with the university to just prior to the open days when new students were coming and visiting the city centre to make some significant decisions about where they study and choose to study. And of course the city centre is a huge part of that experience, so we're excited to continue to deliver those spruce ups in the future. We are really excited about working with the university in then that new function of WLV Business Link. I think that's going to offer some real exceptional support for our businesses. So a huge congratulations to all the shortlisted candidates, such a high standard of entries, and we just can't wait to see you at the awards. Congratulations on getting this far.
Hi, I'm Helen Sargeant. I'm Associate Director, Knowledge Exchange and Enterprise in the Research and Enterprise Directorate at the university. So the Research and Enterprise Directorate, RED, is a fairly new directorate at the university. We've been established for about 18 months now. Completely new function, bringing together research development services, bidding, governance, systems, also the knowledge exchange and enterprise work. We're still in the process of building and sort of trying to work across faculties to support staff in a much more structured and formal way. We have really ambitious targets in terms of research, income, consultancy, and also the more sort of general work we do around knowledge exchange and the knowledge exchange framework, building business development partnerships. We're implementing lots of systems such as a CRM. So we're trying to become more structured in how we work. Specifically, my role encompasses enterprise, marketing and communications for research and enterprise, business development, strategic partnerships, and then also the commercialisation and IP areas to support academics and students with their enterprise activities. We're a really local university, we're embedded in our community groups, and we really are sort of the university of opportunity in terms of what we're trying to do for our local place and our community groups. And for me, that's really the fundamental part of my role, is how we support businesses, charities, individuals, community groups in terms of engaging with the university and how we can support all of those groups in whatever it is that they want to achieve. Collaboration's absolutely vital. It makes things so much easier, it makes things more fun when you're working with lots of different diverse partners. The value that you get from a collaborative relationship and partnership is much greater than you're going to get working on your own. It means we can engage other stakeholders, so we can involve students, we can involve graduates, we can involve businesses, community groups, whoever it might be, and we all learn from each other in that way, and it's a real two-way example of knowledge exchange, and that's exactly what we're trying to do in RED.
My name is Linda Devlin. I am an Associate Professor for Professional and Doctoral Pedagogy.
I'm Julie Wilde. I work with Linda on the postgraduate research doctorates, and I'm the course leader for the professional doctorates in education.
We work in the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing, and we're responsible for a community of postgraduate research students, and we offer a whole series of programmes for those students, but we also offer, as part of their doctoral experience, we offer them the opportunity to develop a wider research cohort of people, wider influence through conferences, by linking to a number of associations and integrating their conference opportunity and seminar opportunities into our programmes at a national and international level.
With regards impact, I think this is the most fantastic part of what we do, not just for working here at the university and with the students, but the impact that it has on practice regionally, nationally and globally, as Linda said. The impact on changing practices outside of the university, but in further education colleges, schools, international schools, it's phenomenal. And I think that's where we get most of our joy, isn't it, hearing about the impact. On an individual level, what's really important about the impact is our students seeing their names in publications, going out to conferences and networking further. And I think more recently, award-winning researchers. I think that's a really significant impact.
We believe, and we have evidence, that impact starts from day one on the programmes, because they are in practice, in professional practice themselves, and they learn more about research, about the concept of impact, and they have ideas that they go away and share with colleagues, in their own professional setting. And that's very exciting, that builds confidence and it builds motivation for change, and that is actually informed change.
My name is Matthew Wyon. I'm a professor in exercise physiology in the Department of Sport, and the project we are involved with is dance, medicine and science research. The sort of research area has been going with at the university for the last sort of 25 years and has led to Wolverhampton being the main sort of centre of dance medicine research worldwide now. We've changed how dance training is done in dance schools. We've tried to improve the health and well-being of professional dancers, training schedules for nutrition, for how we look after and monitoring their health and well-being. At the moment, this is really focused on relative energy deficiency syndrome and how we can make sure that post-career dancers have a long and healthy career. It's always interesting because you work in your lab, sometimes oblivious to how other people perceive it and what you do. So it's nice to have that recognition.